Hello, everyone. Dwayne Lewis from Grace Madison Media, and I have a fantastic treat for you today. I have Kim Adele and Crystal Barrow in the house with me today, who are going to be talking to us about some current issues. Hello, Kim. Hi, Crystal. How you doing?
Really good, thanks. Lovely to be here.
I am doing well here in New York, sunny day finally. So happy
No
to
more
be here.
snow.
Thanks for having us. For the time being, absolutely.
Thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Now, as you know, with Grace Madison Media, we are all about providing the value. And today's topic of conversation relates to what's currently happening in, around the world, especially in the UK and USA, where we're going to be coming out of lockdown soon. And I'm interested to know your views from the perspective of a careers coach and a leadership coach. What should businesses be thinking about? So, Kim, can I hand over to you as our expert leadership coach?
Yeah, thank you, Dwayne. Great question, because I think it's something that's on all of our minds right now. And for me, for organizations and for leaders, one of the most important things that they need to be thinking about right now is what support do their leaders need as much as what support do their people need. We're coming to the end of what's been a really challenging 12 months globally, where we've been navigating through the pandemic and the impacts that's had on our economy, on our organizations, and on our people. And leaders are humans too. So they're having to go through this. They've got the same worries as the rest of us about their family, about their safety, about the organization. And I think it's so important that they find that support mechanism for themselves to enable them to have everything that they need to go and provide the support that is so crucial to the people that they're leading. And we saw recently with the guy from KPMG, the impact that it can have when you don't get that support. So for me, it's that twofold piece about ensuring that you are supporting your people, but supporting the leaders that are supporting the people.
Absolutely, mission critical. Crystal, can you add anything to that?
No, except just to say that I love how Kim is pointing out that taking care of the self is so important, and for leaders and for everyone, because if you're leading teams, working with coworkers or having those colleagues, it's just so important to not only look out for them, but we can only be our best and high performing and productive if we're taking care of ourselves. So I love that Kim discussed that.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. So same question, but from the perspective of a careers coach, Crystal, what should companies, businesses be thinking about?
Thanks, Dwayne. I agree. I love this question. And so typically during a time, especially in a pandemic or an emergency situation, training, professional development, career development can kind of get trimmed down or take a back seat, especially when we're dealing with tons of layoffs, furloughs, globally, nationwide, right? And so one of the things that I think there are a couple of things that employers and organizations can do, particularly when it comes to career development and professional development, to kind of seek to recover faster, more effectively from the pandemic. One of those things is to foster a learning culture. Many companies provide tons of training, resources for their employees, but in a place where workplace relationships right now are suffering because we're all working from home or telecommuting, we don't have that face time, it's also important to provide individual and collective training and support for their employees. So that's more than just an online learning system, but having frequent meetings to check in and discuss whether they're achieving, what are the areas of professional development that would be helpful for them that they can provide. Also, I think that employers need to be bosses, but also outside of bosses, be coaches, right? Coaching has a number of advantages for their employees and for the companies themselves. And so what do coaches do? Coaches ask a lot of questions. They're really actively listening. They're trying to identify and set goals for their clients. And so a boss or a leader can coach by listening to what the employees need, identifying areas of focus for professional and career development, and then support them by providing those things. So also you want to be checking in, of course, with them on their physical and mental health, as Kim spoke to, and just identifying and taking care of one another during this time is also going to help. And then lastly, I think just reskilling or skilling up your employees is going to be critical as well, well when employers are thinking about how they are going to recover from the pandemic. So for example, not just focusing on the critical skills that your employees need, but also those behavioral skills, right? Leadership skills, communication skills, relationship building skills that will help them be better in the jobs that they are in now, so that you can retain them and really support them, but also for those jobs that are not even thought of yet or are non-existent yet. You're making your employee better by doing that. So I think those are some of the ways in which employers, companies, agencies, organizations can really start to make some progress in towards the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully, when this pandemic is over.
Hopefully, yes. Kim, anything you want to add to that?
Wow, I mean, what could you add to that? That was amazing, Crystal, such great advice. And I love the fact that, you're pointing out really what we need to do right now is to listen to understand, not listen to interject. So really seek to find out what our people need from us and then look to provide that. I loved it, spot on.
Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Thanks, Dwayne.
Thanks a lot. A lot of key themes there, folks. Now, just before we wrap up, Crystal, can you just really quickly, excuse me, give us the contact details if anyone needs to reach out to you regarding their career development, please, or coaching?
Yes, thank you, Dwayne, for that opportunity. Please connect with me on LinkedIn, send me a message, and also you can find more information about my company, Shape Your Success Coaching, at www.shapeyoursuccesscoaching, or you can also book a free 30-minute consultation there as well, and I'll drop that link in the comments.
Fantastic. And Kim?
Brilliant. So likewise, you can connect with me on social media. I'm on LinkedIn, or you can get in touch at www.kimadel.org. And I'd love to connect with you. And likewise, if you need a free consultation, you can book one of those. We'll put the link in.
Wow. Well, there you have it, folks. Free consultations as well. You can't ask any more than that. Thank you very much, you two. I really appreciate you guys making time for me at Grace Madison Media. Will you come back if I can coordinate the diaries?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Have a great afternoon, both of you. Take care. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Take care.
Too low in my life. Yeah, I gotta stay. Hate it when they play.